Hey guys, Tacoma Comics here, and I boo-booed. Said this was starting at 4:15, but it ain't going to start at 4:15 because I just realized that Woodard goes live at 4:30 on Tuesdays, and I don't want to step on his toes. Live is live because we are lazy and have a lot of comics to go through. It's vacation. My wife is off. My kids are off, and we are not going to have time for me to sit around and make YouTube videos next couple of days. I've been off yesterday and today, but Tacoma went on strike earlier this year, so they had to make up their days. So I've been off. I teach in a different district. I went comic book hunting today. Went to a beautiful store called Olympic Cards and Comics down in Olympia, Washington. It's 10,000 square feet of awesomeness. The lady who runs it, Gabby, is just really great person. All the people who work there are great people. And I got a massively cool Stephanie Hans haul. I've been waiting to do it because I knew they had a lot of these back issues that weren't like special variants or anything, just Hans cover work. And so I hit as much as I could. Right after that, I went to, there is a Half Price Books. Hey, Bake. There's a Half Price Books outlet that I went to. Didn't find much there, but they had a bunch of quarter books. I'm going to have to get the hair dryer out for some of them later. So let me start off by showing those to you. It's got a few Fables, 96, 97, and 98. And I'll be honest with you, I might even have these. I'm not positive, but I wasn't going to take the time because I had to get home, walk the dog, go pick up one son from work, go pick up the other from school, pick up the other son. So it was like I spent 2 hours at one shop. I was really quick at the Half Price Book outlet because I didn't want to spend too much time. Picked up Bloodshot 3, which I think is the only one I need. Now I got 1 through 10. Those are going up for sale on tomorrow's auction with All About Comics. I don't need those Bloodshots, but I liked having the complete set. Found this really nice one. I already have this, but I love Lock and Key. It's like my all-time favorite comic. So Head Game is #1. Pretty excited for that. A little Colin Bunn Cold Spots #1 for 25 cents. Pretty psyched for that. Astro City Local Heroes, I have #1. This is #4, 25 cents. Everything in the outlet was 25 cents. I got these cool revivals. I am trying to finish this run. I don't know if I have these. Comic Lover Omega. It's going pretty darn well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I like Revival a lot, and I really like want to finish the run. So had a bunch of odd ones. I could have finished so many runs at Olympic Card and Comics, but 2 hours was long enough to spend in there. I kept bringing like a pile of books to the front and then running back to find more books. At one point, I put books down and I lost them. I went running in circles for a while. This is just a homage cover to, when Cyclops left and when Jubilee left. Like, this cover's been done a lot. I've already got one of these, but I like this. And then I just found this Morning Glories, which I don't think I have this issue. I got a heck of a lot of Morning Glories, but I don't think I have that one. All right. One of the great things about this shop is they give you a bag and board for every comic. They actually will bag and board them for you, but I was like, I've spent enough of your time. I've taken up enough of your time. I'll do that at home. Some of the comics came in bags and boards, but they just gave me one for every comic I bought. I'm going to start off with the non-Stephanie Hans ones, and then I'll go to the Stephanie Hans ones. Hawkeye #5. I'm closing in on this Matt Fraction and David Aha run. So I was pretty excited to get that one. I've got like 1, then I've got like 6 through 20, but I don't have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's just an awesome run and awesome comic. Pretty decent shape. And she just charged me cover price for that. Most of these were in massive long boxes. I mean, like 20 across, 5 high, long. I felt like I got a workout. I don't have to go to the gym tonight. This is pretty cool. A Michael Cho variant for Totally Awesome Hulk #3. This is the first modern age appearance of Fin Fang Foom. Pretty psyched for that one. This is the variant, all new, all different Marvel .1. This is the first appearance of Blind Spot. Hey, JLS Comics, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, lifting but long. It reminded me why I have short boxes. I found this, and she was upset when she saw that I found this. She's like, "You got this off the modern, like the recent releases?" I'm like, "Yep." So this is a first printing. This is the fourth cover, but first printing, Bitterroot #1. I would normally keep the variants, but I have my regular copy of #1 signed by both Sanford Green and David Walker. So I'm probably going to keep that one, and this will be in the auction tomorrow. I couldn't pass it up. Finding Bitterroot #1 after that information got put out there. This is a Ramon Villalobos alternate cover, variant cover for Wonder Twins 2. I somehow missed this. I thought it was on my pull. I'll buy almost anything Mark Russell does. All right, those were the Stephanie Hans ones. And everything else here is a Stephanie Hans book. And the majority of them, if they were not a variant, they were at cover price. Got another copy of that Batman 14 because it's one of my all-time favorite covers. I got another copy of that Batman 14 because it's one of my all-time favorite covers. Is it 14? Yeah. I don't like the 15 one that she did, but I love that 14. I finally found this one. Oh my God. $8. It's like a $15, $20 book on the Bay. So I just love that Singularity, man. That is first appearance of Singularity, A-Force #1 variant edition. So nice. I had to get it twice. Oh, look at that. Let's see them together. Pretty psyched for that. All right, then we started with the Angelas. I have almost all of at PMC. I put that in the comics of Gomi's video. If you got anything else you want to send my way, that's fine. But I got 2 of those now, so I'm pretty happy, man. I appreciate it though. I know you just kept teasing me by putting in the background of your videos. I was like, I want that book. So yeah, I had no idea. And $8. She's like, I spent like $150 on comics in all small amounts. So I think she was happy not to like reprice these and give them to me for the $8 each. I've got most of Angela's Asgard's Assassins, but now I'm starting to get the Angela Queen of Hell books, all Stephanie Hans covers. So there is issue 3. There is a variant to issue 4 that she did, which has this guy I can't stand here. But I love this one. This is the regular cover for 4, right? So the reflection in the axe and this Nathaniel, what's his name? The protector in Asgard.
Oh,
I know you know it. I know it.
I know it.
We'll get to there in a minute. This guy, it'll come to us in a second. There's number 5. This one I don't particularly like. This is Captain America #7. Scourge. Thank you. Good to have a son. But a completist is a completist and I'm trying to complete. So I got Captain America #7 there. Moving up with the Suicide Risks, there's #9. Now some of these had a significant spine roll, but I think they'll flatten out after a while, I'm pretty sure. Suicide Risk #13. It's a pretty cool cover. I like this breaking up the panels and just the different styles, and then this really like high contrast with this one here. Number 14, which is okay, a little dark for my my tastes. Number 15, which I think is a pretty cool cover again. And then she did a couple of New Mutants that I guess this storyline dovetailed with the Journey into Mystery stuff that Gillen was writing, because this is not Kieran Gillen, but it's still Journey into Mystery tie-in, it says up here or something. So that's pretty cool. And then this really nice one here. That's 42 and 43. This one I love, though. This is really cool. Assassin's Creed Origins #1. That is like, that's Stephanie Hans, like at her best, I think. That the hair, the different like almost textures in the background, kind of this blending style that she does with the watercolors, and then just this like strong characters up front and the shiny. That's a cape, not a weapon. Still, it's shiny. And I don't know much about Assassin's Creed, but there you go. Pretty cool. So also at this store, I got one son a bunch of die. I got him 3 new sets of D&D die, 4 new sets of D&D die, and I got my other son some magic cards. I mean, this place is everything. I almost dropped a lot of money on statues, but I stopped myself. All right, so then the big thing that I got is the run on Journey into Mystery, the ones I didn't have. So there's 626, and these are all Kieran Gillen written books. Well, it's not all of them, because 626.1, don't ask me why there's a 626.1. I guess it's a side story, but there that is. 627. 629. Love this one. 630. This one has a crease in it and a bend. It's not that great. And unfortunately, it's a nice cover. 631. Is that 633? I already had a few of these, so it's not like I skipped. I had some of them. I didn't need to get them all. 631. Oh, those are just out of order, huh? I can't count. 631. 632. There's 633 again. Like this one. 634. Check that out. That's pretty hot. I love that. 635. Another beautiful cover. I don't know if I love the red with the blue background and the green and black over here. It's a little too much. But I love this one. 636. 637. Yep, 637. 638. 639. Another one. Oh, 2 more that I really like. Another one I really like. 640. No. Sorry, I did them out of order. 639. Sorry, 640 and 641, which is another cover I really like. So I'm chugging away. There are a lot of she did one issue of Captain America, but then she did one Gamora, the Venomized variant. I think she did one Psylocke variant. She did one issue of this, one issue of that, one issue of this. So those are a bit harder to find. And it was only after I was in the shop for a while that I realized, okay, these are all the DC books. These are all the Marvel books. These are all the Image books. And I'm talking about back issues, not the common stuff. And then over there are all the other indie stuff. And the guy's like, yep, if something is in your way, just shove it out of the way. I mean, it was like lifting up long box. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And she did a Sparrowhawk one that I guess is really recent, and that's really expensive too. But then I didn't realize I was asking about the Black Widow one. I was just kind of talking while she was checking me out, and she's ringing stuff up. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for this black. She's, oh, did you check our variant boxes? I'm like, your back issue variants are in different boxes. She's like, yeah, I don't like people messing with them because they're worth more. So they had a whole nother section of just variants. And I was like, oh my God. So I might bring my son back there tomorrow night for a D&D night. And I'll spend a little bit of time going through the variant boxes and picking and choosing what I want and what I can get. Yeah, I want that X-Men Blue 23. Well, I want everything, but I'm pretty excited. I got quite a ways through it. I've never seen that Black Widow 2, the smoking gun variant. I've seen it, seen pictures of it, but I've never seen it on eBay, never seen it in a shop, never seen it anywhere, except behind the Poor Man Comics head. So yeah, like I said, if anybody's local watching this, Olympic Cards and Comics is the place to go. I mean, it just is such a beautiful, welcoming store. Check out my Instagram post. I put a little short interview I did with the owner, plus just pictures of rows and rows and rows of comics and games and cards and just everything they have in the store. It's just a great place to go to. All right. So my goal here was to not interrupt poor C. Woodard, and he starts up in 9 minutes. So I am going to stop it here and say thank you to everybody. And oh, dude, I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, let me know. Sure, we can make a trade. I could trade you an X-Men 130 for it. I looked at that X-Men 130 and I'm like, why did I get two of these? I don't know why I got two of these. I like having two of them, to be honest with you, but I'm just like, I could have gotten other comics for that Adam Hughes. Why did I get something that I already have? Who knows? Who knows why we do things? But it's kind of cool to have two of those. I'm still specking that Dazzler's going to show up. And if you're watching Key Collector Comics, they've put Marvel Point One #1 back onto their spec list or their hot list. It had gone to their cool keys. Now it's back on their hot keys again. They say Marvel is in talk with, I guess, a Pakistani actress. Didn't recognize her name. It looks like Kamala Khan in 2 or 3 years is going to be a done deal. So get your Captain Marvel 14s, unless David Sinking Newman's Comics tells you 14 is nothing but a retcon of Captain Marvel, of Miss Marvel. He says go get Captain Marvel 17 and Captain Marvel 17 second print, and all new Marvel Point One #1, Kamala Khan's first story. So yeah, that's a big book to get. And she had a few of those, but I'm like, I think I already have 2 of these. I think I've sold 3 of these, so I'll just take a break on it right now. All right, I'm definitely going to go now. I got a lot of bagging to do, and my son is getting his haircut today. 4 inches coming off. He's going shoulder length. So it's going to be a fun evening. All right, take care, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll check you all out soon. Bye.